afternoon, and welcome to a stream today. I am sneak attacking. Sorry, I had this to scrape away some paint. Oops. But today I am finishing up the Batwoman, hopefully. So to start with, I'm going to be working on the adding in a bit more shadows into her hair, and then the rest of the colors. So it's pretty much only black and red that I'm working with, so there's going to be a lot of refilling as well. But hopefully this will be fun for whoever can make it. And for those of you who can, thank you for joining me. And for starters, I'm just going to get my camera ready because I'm going to do a time-lapse video as well. So let's get this in. Just getting the time-lapse ready and record that. Okay. So I'm going to be working with the red markers that I'm using, and the ones that I am using are the R ones, 24, 46, 59, and 89. Kara! Oh my gosh, it's so exciting! You have the day off! Yay! Thank you so much for joining, hun. Hanuso, hello! Welcome to the stream today. I sneak attacked. I didn't actually make a post, so I'm just going live for whoever can make it today. Stever, hello, welcome to the stream. So, I don't know where I put my glasses. That's weird. Oh well. Kylie won't be here today, so she won't yell at me. Alright, so I'm going to start with R89. You got the pop-up today. Whoop whoop. I'm so glad you could make it. All right, so I'm working with my darkest red that I have, and I am just adding in a little bit more depth. If this red is not dark enough, I may actually have to go into using some black to get the shadows in more. Yay for Twitch notifications, and thank you all for being here. So I'm hoping that adding in a little bit more shadowed areas will help the highlights to pop more as well and give her hair that depth. Oh, Kara, Dawn, put your glasses on. Yes, Deputy Kara is here. I'm gonna go get them. I think I know where they are. Okay, I'm back. Glasses are on. All right, so this is probably going to take a few minutes where I'm just going in and adding a little bit more depth. So chances are it's not going to make a ton of difference on what you guys are seeing on stream. We won't get lectured, that's right. Hello, Mike. Welcome to the stream today. Just turning my monitor a little bit. All right. And then the next thing I'm going to do is take care of her eyes, because even though they are going to be white, they're not going to be just blank paper white. So that is the next thing, because she's kind of staring at me scarily. I don't know if you guys feel that way, but it's creeping me out a little bit. So I'm not quite taking this right up to the edge, mostly because I'm concerned I'm going to get red on her face. Hello, Atomic Tizzle and Common Boy. Welcome to the stream today. I'm glad you could make it. Just finishing up a little bit more of the colors on Batwoman. I did the final touches on the Wonder Woman sketch and the Lady Death blank, so those are ready to be packed up. A bunch of things are already packed and ready to go. So tomorrow I'm going to do a run to the post office. Thank you, Common Boy. So yeah, I'm going to do a post office run tomorrow morning and then another one hopefully at the end of the week on Friday, I suppose. And then everything is shipped out. Whoop, whoop. The Wonder Woman trailer looks amazing. I'm so excited. Quartz, hello. I'm so glad you're happy, hun. Hello, Brandy. Thank you. Oh, Kara, I'll mail it to you. For sure. I don't want to make you wait till the expo. That's way too long. Good afternoon, Devin. Okay, let's see. Let's try toner gray number 7. Sometimes when I have to, I'll use a toner gray to add in more depth and shadow. If the color is so dark that the toner isn't gonna ruin it. So I think this is one of those cases. When you're mixing a more desaturated Copic marker into a very saturated color, sometimes it works and then sometimes it doesn't quite. So I won't really know until it dries. And what I can do to fix any parts where it kind of ruins the color and it doesn't have any of that red saturation anymore and they kind of mix and it goes an odd blotchy gray, I can just go over it one last time with that saturated color. So in this case, I would go over it with red again, and the red should pop and help that gray, funky look go away. But then having that toner gray in there will help it to get a bit darker. So that I won't know until it dries. So we'll just see how this plays out. And I'm gonna leave a little, like 1 millimeter halo around her face, just to be safe. And then at the very end, when I'm doing my final touches, I can go in and fill in that little tiny halo, but it's to keep her skin safe. Adam, hello. Oh, perfect. Thank you, Kara. That would be awesome, Atomic Tizzle. How fine are the tips on the Copic markers? Not very fine, Quartz. So that's why I sort of play it safe a little bit. They can do most detailing, but not the tiny, tiny stuff. I guess that really doesn't help, does it? Good for you, Quartz. Hey, Levi. Guys, thank you all so much for joining in today. Okay, this part's gonna take a little bit of caution because I've got a curl in the foreground and then her hair going back into the background behind it. So I don't want to screw that up, but I need this curl to pop forward a little bit more. Hello, Carol Horizon. Welcome to the stream today. There, I think that's really bringing in the depth that it needed. Yeah, it's definitely working. So I'm using toner gray number 7 for all this over R89. Alright, so now I think I'm going to try some more R46. That's strong red. Just blend it out a little bit. And I found, honestly, that the thing that makes the reds really stand out and have that rich red look to them is when you layer it on a fair few times. So it does use up a lot more ink, but at the same time, it's what gives that richness. So I definitely layer it on a lot. You can see it's starting to come through in places, and that's what really helps with the vibrant colors. Oh, thank you so much, Devin. Aaron Hart Gaming. I don't really know. We just got a new webcam. I don't know which one it is, but I am using just your basic Logitech ones. And then, yes, for streaming, just starting. You'll figure out what you need to adjust or what you need to change over time. The best thing you can do is just get going. there are a lot of streamers, and I have mad respect for them, so I am in no way picking on what they do, that have their situation very worked out. They've got lots of different cameras all going in different directions, and their whole situation is very professional, which is awesome, but it can feel a little daunting if you're not quite up to that level. Like, I don't feel up to the level of a lot of people. Twitch is not really my full-time thing. It's just something that I'll turn on if I'm already doing work. My career is not a Twitch streamer. It is a comic book artist. So I'll turn on live streaming if I'm ready and I have something to live stream. So I'm not nearly as tech heavy with my Twitch streams. I don't have a ton of other things going on the Twitch stream, like all the different apps you can use and stuff. There's a lot more you can do. It really depends how much time you're putting towards it, and what works for you. In my case, I find that just simply rolling with what I've got going on works great for me. So just take it easy and get started. And then as you go on, maybe you'll want to add something or take something out that you're doing. But you won't really know until you start. So that's the hardest part, is getting started, and it's the best thing you can do. Okay. So I think I'm done with that right now, and I'm gonna get going on more of the black suit. All right, so I have T7, T9. Where is my toner gray number 6? Here we go. Stone Curva, hello, welcome to the stream today. So I'm using toner gray number 6. It's the lightest one, but you know what? As the words were coming out of my mouth, I realized I wanted to go even lighter, because I'm not trying to give her face these extremely bright white areas. I was thinking about doing them, but now I'm leaning towards not, and I'm just filling in all the bright white. If I want white somewhere, I'll add it back in with colored pencil. Oh, thank you, Quartz. I'm trying to see if the glasses are really helping all that much. They are, but they are dirty. Okay. Oh, didn't I say that I was gonna work on, I did. I said the next thing that I was gonna work on were her eyeballs. So let's do her eyeballs. They're creeping me out. Oh, thank you so much, Gun Skunk. All right, so her eyes are really almost kind of like Lady Death's eyes. So I'm just gonna get a picture that I have of the statue of Batwoman, because I'll be able to see how her eyes are done. So they are white, but they're kind of, they've got a little bit of shading to them. So that's what I'm gonna work on right now. And I think I'm gonna use Cool Gray. So that is the C Copic marker line. Okay, so I'm gonna start with C0 and just work up. Lady Death disguised as Batwoman. Right now I'm using Cool Gray number 5. And then I'm going to go through and do the same thing again. My color has, the nib had a little bit of red on it. So let's clear that out. Hello, Comic Force! Yay, I'm glad you liked the stream timing today. That's awesome. Okay, now I'm going to use Cool Gray number 4. I'm probably using more marker colors than I need to here. Hello, Brian. How's it going? Yep, just plugging away. Yes, Comic Force. This is for contest winner number 2. And Quartz here, it was for her, or it is for her. She chose Batwoman. And you know what? I haven't drawn Batwoman pretty much at all. I did one remark of her ages ago. Nope, not ages ago. Like last month. And that's the last time that I've drawn her and the first time that I drew her, I think. So, this is a new one for me. There we go. Now her eyes aren't creeping me out so bad. They really were. Trying to get the video that I need to get up to YouTube. You need to quit your job so you can be a full-time artist. Yes. It's a tough thing to do though, I'm sure. All right, so I'm going back to the toner grays now, and I'm sort of switching between 6, 7, and 9 in the toner gray line. I was using cool grays for her eyes, just because I thought it would be good if it wasn't exactly the same kind of gray for the rest of her mask and all of that, for her cowl. Also, I always use a bluish toned gray for eyes. Tim Parker, hello and welcome to the stream today.
You have reached the voicemail box of Kino.
Okay, I was using toner gray number 9. Let's get back to that for the rest of her eyebrow area.
Just wait for the tone.
Thank you.
The person you're trying to reach is not available right now. If you need further assistance, enter pound now. Please leave your name, number, and a message after the tone. Goodbye.
Ocean Wavy, hello. Oh, previously Sock Monkey. Okay, thank you so much for letting me know that. Now it all makes sense. You know what? I don't know that I did, Devin. Let me see which one it is. I have a couple. Maybe it's let me see. I've got the full image. It's a sideshow one. Yeah, it just says sideshow on it. Hey, Juan! I see. Okay. I didn't particularly care for the face mask on that one though, so I'm not using it. I'm gonna message it to you. You can tell me, because I don't think that's it, but I could be wrong. Because I think I know which one you're referring to. Okay, I sent it to you. No, not that one. I sent it to you. Yeah, because I had a feeling that that's the one that you hadn't, that you were thinking of, and that isn't the one that I was looking at. Not that it matters, but anyway. She's looking kind of scowly and angry. I think I'm gonna adjust that. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but it's a little bit more angry than I intended. It's all the like frown lines in the cowl, I think, or in the mask. Looking for E43. Here we go. I'm taking a look, Hanusol. Yes. So that's the one that I'm looking at, but I didn't do the mask like that. I changed the mask, and I have it a little bit more of a mix between a bunch of different cover pieces of her and then the actual TV show. Aw, thank you, Hanu. All right. I'm almost happy with where the cowl is, the mask is at. Just gonna add a few more shadows in here. There we go. I figured he was talking about the drawing. Hello, Retro Detox. Yeah, I know, Stever. I just, this one is not that, I wasn't looking at the anime one, or the semi-anime one. All right. More black. Lots and lots more black. Okay, I'm taking a look, Steve. Yeah, that's the same one. Oh, your messages? Okay, fair enough. Then I will disregard, because Hanu Soul posted the same one a little bit further up. Oh, that particular one is sold out? That's awesome, Kara. Yeah, well, they were kind of, it's going to take me a little while to get used to them, and I was feeling like it wasn't really helping. Hello, Chicago. Welcome to the stream today. Thank you. Yeah, tattletale, Hanu Soul. All right, so I do want to give her that Kevlar look, but I'm gonna have to see. It might be distracting. So it is a little more silver, so maybe I'll just make these parts slightly lighter or something. I'm not going to do that yet. I need to do the bat symbol before I add the black in. And then the whole underside is red. Whoop! You have 36, Stever? Oh my god! Oh my god, I can't even believe it. No wonder you needed a house. You have a crowd of statues. Oh my god.
Your audience must be impressed or you're wasting.
Okay, Steve, yeah, you weren't kidding. Okay, here's a question though, like, I don't own any of the statues. I wish I did, but I don't. How do you keep them all dusted? Like, aren't they just gonna get dusty all the time? And then you gotta, like, as soon as you're done cleaning the last one in the display, you've got to start at the beginning again and dust the makeup brushes. Okay. Oh my god. Right, I guess if you kept them in, like, those boxes or something, like a protective case. Don't they have, like, actual display cases for those? Away from air vents and display cases. Yeah. Respect. I really want to get one. Vacuum sealed bags. You have a Planet Hulk, Bowden bust, and the San Diego black and white Harley. Oh, well, you have like 15, Chicago. That's a lot, too. Oh my god, that'll never happen, Chicago. Oh, that's hilarious. You're approaching 60? Dear God. That is, I mean, it sounds like a lot, and it is a lot, and it's mad respect for your collecting, because, you know, that's a whole thing. I mean, that's like true dedication there, Steve, and I love it. Seeing your whole room and all those statues, it's like literally walking through a museum. People must, if you ever allow anyone in your house, because of all the amazing merchandise around, they must just, like, it must take them about an hour to look at all the statues. And then it's like, okay, yes, hangout time can commence now. You had to build shelves. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, really, charge admission. Oh my god, yeah, I can't even. Then you will truly have a museum, Steve. Hey, Mark! Ah, damn it. I have to refill my marker. I was reading a couple artists going on Facebook, like in a conversation about how much they enjoy refilling Copic markers. And I'm like, guys, can you just, I wanted to say, but I didn't know them well enough. Can you fill my markers for me? Yeah, you're moving in with Steve, right, Kara? Oh, Sideshow does giveaways? That's awesome. Well, that's awesome. I want to enter. Except I know exactly which one I want. And I pretty much only want that one. Well, okay, no. Scratch that. I would be okay if I won those, or if I won anything else from the Campbell Fairy Tale Fantasies line. That's pretty much what I care about. But my ultimate is the Little Mermaid one. I wanted it so bad, but then I couldn't, I was afraid that a certain kitty cat would break it. But now I'm feeling like I should have just bought it and saved it until, you know, I have somewhere that's safe from Sherlock, or I get a glass box and I put it up very high. I don't know. You got that one in purple? Maybe Santa will help me out, except I think they're sold out now. I waited too long. So that one has been my favorite forever. Let me see if I can find, I don't know where it is. That was the first time I met Campbell. I bought the calendar that had that one in it, and I had him sign the Little Mermaid page. And I'm not really into mermaids kind of person, ever. I don't really care. Like the whole drawing mermaids craze, I take it or leave it. I don't really give a shit. But when it comes to that piece, I saw that and I was just like, oh my God, that is so pretty. So, yeah, I don't care about mermaids at all, but that mermaid, only mermaid. I know, it's so random. I was never into Ariel as a kid. Mermaids aren't my thing. But I'm telling you, that drawing of the Little Mermaid, I lost my mind, and I have continued losing my mind till this day since then. So I actually have the original calendar, and he signed it for me at San Diego Comic-Con. Do you think Sherlock would get along with my 8 tiny helper elves? No. Hang it from the ceiling. Yeah, right? That one's on pre-order. Right. So this one is the blonde one, right? But there was the blonde one, the redhead, and the dark-haired. Yeah, the purple one was the... You have 2 copies each? Of course you do, Chicago. See you later, Quartz. Purple was exclusive for stores. Well, I'm not, like, the redhead one was the original, was my, like, the ultimate lusty. The purple is almost black hair. Yeah. And that one is super great too. I think either of those... Is the purple one still available? No, wait. Okay, the purple one is not... Was a store-only exclusive. Yeah, oh my God. This is good too. Like I said, any of the fairy tale fantasies. Oh my God, it's so pretty. Maybe on eBay. Okay, I'll check. Yes, there is always his Alice. I might have to. It's so pretty. And then I'll have to take it to a show and get it signed and do the whole thing. It'll be so fun. Squeak! You have an Alice coming today? Ah! You might, perhaps. I'm not surprised, Chicago. Yes, I've seen that one. It doesn't quite look like I don't know. The way that the face was sculpted doesn't look as much like Campbell's art to me as a lot of other ones. Like, it has to really look like Campbell's art. I'm a hardcore fan. Your own special version of Hoarders with J. Scott Campbell emphasis. Success, Chicago, that is a good thing. The Abbey is decent in person. Okay, I haven't seen it in person. Oh my god, my markers are actually drying out from me talking so much. I'm sorry, you guys. Shit. Oh, I'm sure that he does. I'm sure he does. You can see a lot of his, you can see his art notes and stuff. If you get his sketchbooks, you can see all of his art notes to the sculptors and all of that stuff. But you know, I'm one of those weird purist kind of people where, you know how it is, people get, you know, Harry Potter, for instance. There are plenty of people that are upset that certain things aren't exactly like the book in the movie, you know? I'm one of those people that, like, it has to look the way I picture his art should look in a statue. I'm really weird about it. See you later, Mark. Yes, I'm one of those people. If some of you are messaging me on Facebook and I'm not responding, I'm super sorry. I will catch up. Oh, really? Alice has? I didn't know that. I wonder why. Eugene Anderson, thank you so much for the follow. The best to you of his are Mary Jane, yes. The Gwen Stacy umbrella, yes. The Mary Jane one, epic. Absolutely epic. It's so great to have you here. It's been a minute. Wayne, I've been meaning to write you and tell you. I tried the gingerbread cookies at Safeway. So if you just go to like the bakery section at Safeway and you can buy the little 6-packs. So they're from the bakery in the little like clear plastic cookie case thingies. Those ones are really, really good. They're chewy and soft. I don't know if you like chewy cookies. I like chewy cookies. And they are really Christmas in a cookie. Just thought you should know. Thank you, Eugene. There's a new MJ and Peter one next year. Oh, it's the one with the two of them together on the couch. Yeah, that one's gonna be pretty. Sorry, Tim. Go to Safeway. At least that's something that is in both Canada and the US. Happiness. Alright, I need toner gray number 6. The hell? There we go. Refill time. Is Juan leaving? Not all parts of the US. Really? Well, I didn't know that. I know, it sucks to be at work, doesn't it? It also sucks to be sitting at home with no cookies. Damn it. I would have totally made a batch of brownies last night, but my teenage daughter, bless her heart, she's being such a good girl, and she's going no sugar until Christmas break begins, which for them is the 19th. So she's going on no sugar from now till the 19th, which is so good, and I'm so proud of her in my heart. But then on the other hand, I really want to start baking now. Damn it! You don't have a Safeway in Ottawa? Wayne, you are just so shit out of luck, man. Yes, I'm sure it is a good thing that Safeway doesn't do deliveries. Subway has delicious cookies, and I'm sure that they're on, like, Uber Eats or whatever. Subway's really been letting me down lately, though. Whenever I go, they have, like, one oatmeal raisin cookie. And then me and Vienna have to share said oatmeal raisin cookie because there aren't enough for us to both get one. I mean, why won't they keep more oatmeal raisin cookies? Like, seriously. Ohio doesn't have Safeway? Welcome to the city that fun forgot. Aw, Wayne. I'm so sad for you. Lol. I didn't even know that Tim Hortons was present outside of Canada. What? So where do you shop, Wayne? I mean, you must have Superstore. How very unpatriotic of you, Kara. I don't think we have Loblaws here. Independent we don't have. Metro we don't have. Farm Boy we don't have. Same, Steve. We have them with Wendy's here. Oh, Loblaws owns Superstore. Learn something new. Oh, there's a Loblaws in Sage Hill. I have no idea where Sage Hill is. I'm such a bad Calgarian. Hey, Joe. Welcome to the stream and thank you. We really are predictable. Oh my god. How did it? Oh yes, I wanted to tell Wayne where to find the gingerbread cookies. Now we're in food discussion. That's pretty much anywhere in Calgary, Kara. All right, we're gonna work on the bat symbol now and then go back to finishing the rest of the black. The university has 17 Tim Hortons. Why the hell does the university need 17 Tim Hortons? That's insanity. Well, that's nice, Wayne. Very handy. 17 dorms. Each of the buildings has at least one. Tom! He's here! Hello! Oh yeah, I was hearing that there's snow in some parts of Calgary. I need to look and see if it's snowing here. Alright, I don't care if I'm going over the lines, doesn't matter. Ah, this is dried out too. You're over 60 in December. Damn. Thank you, Tom. No way, Wayne. Oh my God. Year made. Thank you so much. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Happy dance. Yeah, I'm gonna need to get back to Divinica post haste as soon as the contest images are off. Then I am going to get right back to Divinica. Whoop whoop. I think it just got solicited as of today in Diamond. So, it's slotted to come out at the beginning of March. But we also need it to get printed and shipped and all of those good things. So I need to try to be done by the end of January. Aw, Tom, that's so sweet. Aw. Will prints be available then as well? Oh, when the book comes out? I always wait a respectable amount of time after a book is out before there are prints, but yes, there definitely will be. You don't see it in the current catalog? Oops. Well, I will check with JP Roth. I believe that it was out. Oh, you know what? Maybe it was the beginning of January. You're not seeing it in Diamond yet. Okay, I will check with JP Roth. I am sure that it is me being mistaken, not any kind of problem on the part of the book. I'm generally always the one that's mistaken. Leave it to me. So I need to get the shading of this right. So here it will be shadowed and then caught in a highlight right there. And then here it's the opposite. because the light source is coming from this side, meaning that all these different things will be in various levels of shadow. If it's due out in March, we won't see it available till next month. It's usually a 60-day lead time. Thank you, Comic Force. I am most certainly the one that's wrong then. December is when we must have some other deadline in regards to Diamond. It may be something like ads. I will figure it out. You guys are the best. Thank you, Wayne, Comic Force, everybody who got me right on all of that. I don't really, as you guys can see, I am the art side of the book. I smile and wave. I can't, rest on the like, oh, I don't know, teehee. I do need to learn the Diamond Solicit schedule and all of those things. It is an important part of co-creating a book, and I need to carry my weight. So we will decorative, not functional. Thank you guys. Apparently, yes, I do need to watch Baby Yoda. All images for the January catalog would be need Diamond before they release it in the last week of December. Aha. Thank you. Yes. All right. So I've even got that wrong. I know there was some schedule that I was looking at and I thought something said December 9th. I'll figure it out, you guys. I'm gonna become all smart and shit. I do. I have a cover coming out next Wednesday. Lady Death Nightmare Symphony. Well, cool. I wonder which one it is. Oh, I was right on the when the image was needed. Okay. Happiness. Is that, Comic Force, is that for the Lady Death Kickstarter? How do you know an image is coming out next Wednesday? Oh god, I'm scared. I really overfilled it. Oh, it's a black and white cover. Huh! I didn't even know. Cool. Aw, Comic Force, you're awesome. So much win. I love it. Thank you, Comic Force. You get all your Dawn Lady Death news from Scott. Lol. That's awesome. Oh, for sure, Devin. Okay, now to put in some of the deeper, darker shadows. Ah, I did chisel tip. No wonder it was looking clean. You think he holds Polito hostage for news? That's awesome. Oh, see you later, Devin. Take care. Thank you so much for hanging out this afternoon. If I don't post it or I forget, just nag me, okay, Devin? Yeah. At least you remembered, Tom, that it's not my favorite. Just very sweet of you to remember. We hates it, precious. Just looks darker than I remember it being. So guys, I am going to try to hit 100 live streams today. For this whole year, for 2019. And I'm not doing as well as I did last year. Like 2018, I did more live streams. So I hit 110 in 2018. But I didn't do the big long vacation break that I took this year. So I need to play catch up, and I'm making a mad dash for the 100. If I can make it, I will be so happy. That's literally all that happens, is I'll be happy and I get to fill a checkbox. But checkboxes make me so happy. So I'm going to see if I can hit 100 for this year. Right now, I am currently at... I see that you wrote something long, Wayne. I will read it in just a second. Let me see. I'm getting my Google Drive work Excel sheet. Yes, we be fancy. And I'm at 92. So the one I'm doing right now counts as 93. Squee! And then I have 7 more to do before the end of the year to hit 100. I'm so close, and I just don't want to like end the year. It's so near and yet so far. Okay, a little timey-wimey for you to wrap your heads around. Diamond usually releases the catalog at the end of the month, but doesn't name it the month that it was released, but the subsequent month for books, etc., coming out 2 months after the name of the catalog month. Yes, I'm telling you, that's why I get so confused by Diamond. Oh, thank you, Kara. Juan is back. Yay! Tom, that is so sweet. I just saw your shampoo comment. Aw, thank you. Tom, your fiance or wife now, her name is Shannon, right? I hope I got her name right. I'm so bad with names. Anyway, let me know if you hear this. Okay, is she done with the Christmas decorating for this year? Shannon, all right. Yay, I'm so bad with names. I'm so glad I remembered it. Because I knew this was gonna happen. For everybody that was giving me shit for decorating my house early, I'm still not done. I didn't manage to get the tree done, and a couple things are like half finished. And then I just have Christmas decorations, just like explosions all over my house, but not nicely placed. And it's just so frustrating because like we have 6 to 7 months of snow a year here in Canada where I live, right? And there's only like, I mean, yeah, I'm gonna get shit from everybody, but pretty much the entire month of November and a little bit eking into, well, the entire month of December, in my opinion, a little bit of November, and then by after January 1st, it's not really Christmas decorations up, it's not festive anymore, it's just, there's a mess now. So, in my opinion, there's really only November and December where it's quasi-appropriate to have your Christmas decorations up, and I'm so bummed that I can't have it on up for longer. And now I'm just, time is ticking away and I haven't had a chance to finish decorating my house. 10/10/2020 is the revised wedding date. Oh, that's so awesome. So she's not done either? One more big spending splurge this weekend. Oh my God, that is so awesome. I've decided this year that I'm not gonna buy any new Christmas stuff. Except for, what did I buy? I bought some lanterns and some lights. Okay, so I did buy some stuff, but I'm not buying any more like decorations, and I'm gonna wait for Boxing Day and stock up for next year. So we'll see. We'll see how Boxing Day goes. Hello, ouch. Your brother and his 2 sons have decorated their houses already. See? That was her plan after Christmas sales. I know, it's my plan every year and I can never manage to do it. So I'm really gonna try to do it this year. You wish you had Boxing Day. We always call it Crazy After Christmas Riot Day. Oh, there's a community decorating contest. Oh, yes. Tell her I'm rooting for her, supporting her all the way, and I know she's gonna win. Oh, here we go. My hands are starting to look a little bit appropriately murdery. Yes, can we vote? London was a pure mass of humanity. If we can vote, Tom, we will totally vote for Shannon. Oh man, that's so cool. I'm very glad I don't live there. It wouldn't be healthy for me. I would get very competitive. And it wouldn't probably be healthy or safe for anyone else. You'll link the boob squad. Whoop whoop. Guys, we've gotta support on this one. We need to help Shannon win. Yes. Crush them all. I'm sure it isn't, Tom. I think Dan would hate his life if I had access to some sort of like Christmas decorating contest. Oh boy, I think Dan is counting so many lucky stars right now. Whoa. Oh my God, that's amazing, Chicago. Your niece-in-law's parents decorate the outside of their house to the hilt. It's too fucking cold, man. I want to, and then no. They have a mini Ferris wheel? Okay. They also just might be crazy. Yeah, it's true. Kara, we would be a bad influence on each other and probably not great for the rest of the neighbors. Think National Lampoon Christmas. Oh my God. Okay, this thing is leaking. I'm just trying to get all the ink out of the marker and onto the page as quickly as possible before it does some big accident somewhere on the page. because I way overfilled it. Sorry guys, my marker was going to have a situation if I don't try to get some of this ink onto the page real quick. So I'll look up just now. All right, what did I miss? Santa and reindeer on the roof? They wouldn't, it's true, Kara. We go batshit crazy with decorations. 8-foot inflatable nutcrackers. Oh my god, pop them. Okay, Kara's getting a little bit murdery for real. Bracket, thank you for the follow. Darn art getting in the way of Christmas chat, right? I believe I have found a hidden gem for Christmas decorations. Oh, it's so great, Kara. I love it. Yeah, so I've always gone to Michael's. Probably some of the stores that I'm going to say here, not everybody has heard of because they're Canadian, I believe. But I usually go to Michael's. I'll buy like 1 or 2 special items at Pier 1 because they're so expensive. Costco, you know, maybe a little bit of Home Sense. So it's kind of like Ross, but for home decor shit. Those are kind of the places that I'll go for Christmas decorations. But... and this is a shock to me because I usually go into Canadian Tire and kind of just want to leave as quickly as possible. But we moseyed into the very back of the store where the Christmas decorations were, and I am actually quite impressed. Like, their baubles are really nice. A lot of times I'll go look at baubles and it's a bummer. I don't like the shades. They're tacky. They look shitty, for lack of a better word. But Canadian Tire has legitimately really nice baubles in so many different color themes, and they're so, they're different. They're not just, you know, a box of 12 or 40 different balls. I want some different shapes. So they've got like actual birds. They had mini peacocks that I could put on a tree. I mean, that is so awesome. So, that's where I'm going for Boxing Day. I am motivating directly to Canadian Tire, of all places, and I'm going to buy all their Christmas decorations. Hello, Nasser. Oh, hello, Dipoli. Thank you. Your wife can help with a Michael's discount? Well, that's awesome. You're going to get us synchronized drones for the light show. Tom, I think that you have joined in the madness. What do you win if you win? Tom, if you win, is it just like neighborhood street cred, or do you get anything? Kara, I think it's absolutely hilarious. Like motivational speaking, but not really. Oh, it's so great. Oh yeah, definitely. There's signs, at least here, all over Calgary, you know, need help hanging your Christmas lights, that kind of thing. I should be done with this part pretty soon. So these little strips here are red. This one is black as well. I just wanted to see where everything else was before I filled that in. Okay, I'm gonna put a shadow on the bat symbol from her hair, but just not quite yet. Aw, thank you, Kara. Oh, yay, thanks, Chicago. Yeah, I'm sure the black and the red combo is definitely making my job easier for me, that's for sure. There are certain things that I'm going to want to pop out even more, but I'm going to do that with white colored pencil at the end. Oh, I've been using the wrong dark tone. I thought I was using toner gray number 9, which is a really almost black color, and I've been using 8 this whole time, so it wasn't doing quite as high contrast as I was expecting, and I was wondering what was going on. Leave it to me to be using the wrong marker. Might have been for the best, though. I was definitely going a little intensely dark in some of those places, so this is probably good. Let's just get some shadows going on in here. Tom, I may have missed your comment, but do you guys actually win something? Or is it street cred in the neighborhood? And you guys just recently moved to this neighborhood, right? So is this like your first Christmas in this new spot? Street cred, moved in July. Okay. Street cred is a good enough reason, I'm telling you. That's right, Chicago. Oh, I love it. No drive Twitch type. No, no. If I find out, Tom, you'll be in such trouble. I won't ask questions until I know you're home. I'm gonna get all mommy about this. You have town bunnies and bobcats. Damn. Juan is home. Yay. Okay, good. Yeah. No talkie until you're home, Tom. Listening is one thing, but talking is an absolute no-no. And that's just because you are cared about and you need to get home safely to your family. So just hang with us, but don't talk. Tom lives in Arizona. Kara, are you all packed up and moved? Is everything done? See you later, Comic Forest. Take care. Thank you so much for hanging out and for clearing up the diamond confusion I was having. I'm sure that's going to happen more, so I appreciate you being there. Take care. Oh, well, I was mommying him the other way around and answering for him, and then I realized I probably shouldn't have done that. But yeah. Just so naughty, Juan. You're free. Oh God, it's making me so nervous, Tom. I like that highlight right there. Okay, I'm gonna do some kind of highlight like that on the other side too. I just need to soften the edges. Oh, thank you, Colorado. That is so nice. I have not. This is kind of the first real Batwoman piece I've done, if I can recall. I did a remark. It was one of the free remarks that I added into all of my DC books that I put on the website. And I think that's the only time I've done one. So maybe this one will become a print later on. But for now, this is the only piece I've got. So regrettably, I did have to blend that in a little bit. But hopefully I'll be able to fix it up. Oh, you do, Tom? Oh no. Oh, it's signed. That is so cool, Tom. Okay, good. Thank you for letting me know, Tom. Hello, Central Park. Okay, one quarter boob is done. Now I need to finish that side. And then on either side over here is kind of like a Kevlar style, it's like a Kevlar style suit thingy, and I'm still thinking about whether I'm gonna really go for making the Kevlar stripe look or not, because it might just be too much. So I'll have to see. How big is my scanner? Where did I get it? My scanner is an 11 by 17. I got it off of Amazon.ca in 2000, I think 2013 maybe. It's a Mustec. I wouldn't recommend it. If you want to hear people complaining about Mustec scanners, talk to Mark Brooks, Ebass, and myself. And we will tell you that they scan colored art like horseshit. It's very annoying. But there are other ones. I actually saved a lot of that thread that a bunch of people were talking about scanners versus taking actual high-res photos of artwork. In the end, the camera won, but a couple other scanners were listed and people didn't have any trouble with them, or they were happy with them, so I can always let you know. What do I recommend? Apparently there's a scanner that costs about $3,000, so it's more than your camera setup. If I could start over, I would buy a DSLR camera. And I talked with my father-in-law, who is a photographer, and I mean, half the camera stuff he started telling me just went directly over my head, but I can go find what was kind of the final range that we settled on if I was gonna buy a camera, I would buy something like X camera. I'll find that and send it to you. I've managed to get my Mustec scanner to actually do a little bit better, because what I did is I am using a Mustec scanner, but I am using the Canon drivers. And it's pretty much a fluke that I've managed to get it to work like that. So I'm not actually using the Mustec driver to scan any of my color work. And as such, it's better. Without that, it's terrible. Like honestly, it's depressing. I agree, Chicago. They are better. A lot of artists that paint their work for comic book covers, they use actual cameras instead of scanners these days. Because yeah, there's just no comparison as far as the being able to capture the color. I know that when I scan this piece, all the reds that have a little bit of like a yellow warm tone to them are all going to be dropped out. Like I'll use 6 or 7 different Copic markers to get these rich blends of Mary Jane's hair, and I scan it and it's just, there's no shade at all. It's just one flat color because it can't distinguish between all the varying shades, and it's so frustrating. Believe it or not, iPhones actually capture color quite well. The problem is they don't capture at print resolution. Yeah, exactly, Chicago. It's very frustrating. It's time to cook. What are you cooking, Juan? Yay! Tom is home! Safe! Enchiladas. Oh, that sounds so good. Okay, domesticated duck. I use for my digital coloring that I do, I use a Cintiq 22 HD. They have a touch version where you can kind of, enlarge and shrink with your hands. Basically think like an iPad. I didn't get that one. I think I would have found it irritating because I find that irritating and glitchy on an iPad Pro even. So I use your basic Cintiq 22 HD monitor, and that's what I work on to do any digital work on the, if I'm digitally coloring a cover or whatever, that's what I use. And I have one monitor, and it's just the Cintiq. So that's all I use. I don't have a dual monitor setup or anything like that. No, you're welcome. Spaghetti for the kiddos, steaks for you and your honey. Aw, that's awesome. Tom, it's such a whole thing when, like, you have to make multiple meals because the kids are young and picky, right? Dan and I are dreading the day that all the kids are moved out, but we're consoling ourselves with the fact that we'll be able to eat what we want finally. Hello, Lawpad. Rivera. You know what? I'm going back and forth on it because it just looks like it's going to be really, really complicated. As far as doing the weave on her neck, and it actually goes here, and then this is flat black as well, but it's indented in. Okay, now there needs to be a very deep shadow here. Dinner options ranks up there with clothing optional days for empty nesters. Oh my god, or so you've heard. So you're not letting us know if that's what you and your wife are up to. Crazy Larry, welcome to the stream, and thank you for the follow. Crazy Larry. Thank you so much. Yes, so much squeak. All right, now is the moment of truth. I need to decide if I'm going to do the Kevlar-y bits or not. I would very much like to, so I think it would definitely break up a lot of the massive amounts of black. So I think that I will, and I'm gonna need to add in some, I think I'm gonna need to pencil in kind of the direction of all of it. So I'm gonna go fill my water and then get started on that. I have an idea of how I might be able to make that pretty simply. So we're gonna see if it works. And I swallowed the wrong way. I'm glad you agree, Wayne. BRB. Just gonna do one last thing. Okay, I'm back. All right, time to work on the weave part. All right, so there is a way that it's done, and it's coming down sort of at an angle like this. Same way over here. And then on her neck in the center right here, it's just going diagonally one way. So I'm just gonna have it going diagonally like this. Yeah. Or should I have it going this way? I'm thinking about that. It needs to round the corner a little bit more on this side so that it's following the curve of her rib cage. There we go. You got your Alice just now, Hanu Soul? Whoop whoop, that's awesome. I'm leaning towards having it come this way instead of it following the same angle because there's just so many lines going this way. I think I'm gonna do it like that. Yeah, that's true. You have a very good point, Chicago. I'm just gonna do it my own way here. And make it a V. I like that. I think it would actually be over like that a little bit more. So, okay, thank you, Chicago, that was awesome. It's basically like little divots is what it looks like when it's catching the light and stuff. So I think I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna make it small divots. So I'm just gonna erase these. And I'm gonna start with toner gray, maybe not toner gray. It almost looks like it has a little bit of a blue hue to it. I'm gonna look at a different angle. I'm just looking at a couple different angles here. It's much lighter silver, but it doesn't have a blue tinge to it. So never mind. Whoops. It's also on the outside of her arm right there. Oh well, fuck it. Nothing I can do about that now. Okay, so it's gonna be lighter and all right, I know what I'm gonna do. See you later, Tim. Have a great evening. Thank you so much for hanging out. Mr. E! Hello! Welcome to the stream. I'm so glad you could make it. Thank you, Adam. You just got off work. Yeah, for sure. Oh, thank you, RJMC. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Demoose Arts. Okay, I'm going to go all the way up, I think, to toner gray number 8 for the lower section of the Kevlar bits. Oh, does Demoose Arts do art as well? Okay, I'm gonna look. I'm looking. Oh, wow. Yes. Okay, following. Very, very awesome. Amazing work. Oh. Yeah, if you click on his name, you'll be able to get to his page. Amazing work. Truly incredible. I'm going to darken up these lines a little bit. Dan Firestorm, thank you. Oh gosh, I think I'm holding too many markers here. Hair is the star of the show. Yay! Just getting the shadows in for the bat symbol. Shadows here for the hair. I'm just making sure the lids are on the right markers. I've done that before where I've put them on the wrong marker and it's not a happy accident. How much longer am I streaming? I was hoping to finish this one up, but probably not for much longer because I'm gonna need to stop when my kiddos get home. So, okay, let's see. Probably another like 15 minutes. Kingsley Mondes, thank you. Oh, do you have to leave? Okay. See you next time, Hanu Soul. Have a great evening. "15 minutes then. Stop, drop, and roll out." Drill Sergeant Mr. E. Okay, now what I need to do is get some nice dark shadows in underneath these locks of hair right there. So, I'm trying to decide if I want to use dark red. I guess I should start with dark red and see if that works. So the light is coming a little bit from an angle right here, meaning that it would cast shadow a little bit further away from the hair. Kind of like that. There we go. All right, now I need to do her cape. Oh, Mystery, thank you so much for alerting me. And Kingsley Monliz, thank you so much for the follow. Am I gonna re-raffle this one? No. Oh my god, all that hair would be a nightmare to draw, Colorado. I can't even. It's like if I really need an intense punishment, sure. Yeah, it's true. I can just put them next to each other. Hack! I love it! True, it could have been Medusa. I know, I'm always a little, like, worried as to what is gonna happen, you know, and what character I'm gonna be asked to draw, because some of them really are intensely difficult. I'm grateful it wasn't Medusa. Yay, thank you so much, Mr. E. I do not, Wayne. But I will deal. Okay, and R59 is what I'm going to work with next. Bring in some of the shadows. All right, I'm being lazy and I know I need to refill this marker. So, time to refill. Sakaguchi, Sakaguchi-san, thank you so much for the follow. Yes, R59. There we go. The use of colors were amazing. You'll give me a 10 just for my dab pad? Yay! Thank you! You've shown me some of them, right, Wayne? Okay. I can't wait, Wayne. If I was Tom, I probably would tell you because now I have permission to live stream things. I mean, obviously I'll check every time, but yeah, DC is awesome and they give live streaming permission, which is so cool. However, I'm not accepting any new covers right now until I finish the Christmas art giveaway and Divinica. Sperry Art, thank you. Yeah, those pages are easier to find than gingerbread cookies. Bummer. Sorry, Wayne. Sperry Art, thank you for the follow. Okay, now, not quite finished. Okay, thank you so much for the heads up, Mr. E. You're such a sweetheart. One second. Okay. Well, I also hear kiddos. So I might need to go soon. Oh, thank you, Mr. E. Yay. All right. So there are little touch-up things that I want to do with it. There's certain elements that really help make Copic marker pop. And so what I do a lot of times in pieces like this is I'll add in some colored pencil. Usually only 2 colors, or lack thereof, white and black. And they really add to the look of the Copic marker. It's really interesting. It just kind of enhances it and brings up contrast and all of that. So I probably will be doing some things to help the contrast of the piece. So I'm obviously not going to get to it right here on this live stream, but I will get to it after the live stream and by this evening, because I'm going to pack this one up and have her ready to mail out tomorrow. That is my goal. So I'm very excited about that. I need to get this one in the mail, because if I'm not sure if many of you know, but Quartz lives in Australia, so this one has a long way to travel in order to make it to her. The likelihood of her getting it by Christmas is pretty low, despite my best efforts. But at least it'll be done. So I will add on a few little things, some colored pencil and a few, maybe a little bit more marker, just whatever I notice. As Copic marker dries, it tends to lighten as it dries. So I will be adding in a few things. I have my trusty white colored pencil that I'll be using, and I'll figure it out, finish it, and of course post a final so you guys can see what she looks like. But it has been so much fun to hang out with all of you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you to all of the new followers who have been here, and I have got to run. The 2-down cover I'm missing for this year is the Calgary and the Zenoscope VIP. Aw, well, thank you for trying to get them, Juan. You're such a sweetheart. Jolly Flogger, thank you for the follow. All right, I better run. Thank you guys so much again. I'll probably be live again tomorrow. Fingers crossed, later on in the afternoon, starting at around 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, which is where I live, to work on the Vampirella. So that's the prize number 1, is an 11x17 commission. I'm going to be working on Vampirella. So hopefully, if I'm ready, you can join me then. Thank you so much, you guys. Have a good one. Love you tons. Bye.